y'all doing today? It is a great afternoon, and I am making my very first cooking show. So, in a little bit, I'm gonna have something that'll pop up, and what will pop up is a definition called mise en place. The definition, everything will be right there. But it's just having things in place. It's a French term that means having things in place. Um, so usually I try to prep everything. If it's like big, I try to prep everything the night before. Whether it's dicing food, making sure I have all my utensils and everything that I need, ingredients and stuff like that. So the dish I'm making is a Bosnian dish that I am very thankful and blessed that my friend allowed me to use. Um, as I said, at the bottom, her name is Sabrina. Sabrina Greyheart, a dear friend, and like I said, this is a meal that truly saved me on rare occasions, especially when I was low on funds and stuff. You don't have to spend that much, and it can make a really big meal for you and your family and stuff like that. But it was a meal that was, I won't say poor people, but like low income families in Bosnia. And it was a favorite dish, especially of hers and other Bosnians that they love to eat and that their grandmas made. Which always thought soul food was our thing. It was like a black thing or whatever, but come to growing up and interacting with different people is the love that each parent, especially a grandmother, put into a dish, which I call soul food. Um, it's a wonderful thing, especially when you have the love of a grandmother that can, that loves you dearly and can cook for you, and especially a dish, your favorite dish. So this is my first video and my first dish, and I have friends and mentors that tried this dish and truly loved it to the point that a couple of them actually want to know the recipe. And it's like a really compliment. I'm happy that they love my friend's dish, and I know it makes her grandmother happy and stuff like that. So I'm the cameraman right now, so I have to kind of go back and forth, wash my hands, and hold things and stuff like that. So we're gonna go over here to the table. So these are all. I did a family pack of legs and a family pack of thighs. And then you have your rice, which you'll cook in its ingredient itself. I have coconut oil and I have avocado oil. So I like to use the good fats because that'll help you kind of feel satisfied and full. Yeah, I do ground black pepper, and I usually do regular paprika, but I want to try the smoked paprika. Try to make everything healthy, especially with the ground turmeric, and help with a good sort of elements and stuff. And then your parsley, that will be for later. And oops, I didn't follow. I guess I didn't follow my mise en place. I'm missing one thing, and that's the minced onions. But that is going to be for later. So let's see. So I will put you down for a second. Sorry if it's looking up at the ceiling. Let's see if I can. Alright, so I'm kind of have a solution right here. Kind of wash my hands. And really light and really good. That way I don't have to go back and forth to the sink. I can just wash it in this bowl that I have, and it'll be all good. So what I'm going to do, oh, and I forgot to show you another thing. This is the whole thing. Vegeta seasoning. It's a vegetable-based seasoning. Really good. It does have some MSG in it, but it's kind of a little further along the line, so it's not a lot. The reason why I love it is that it doesn't have too much sodium. It has like 230 milligrams, about 10%. Usually, say like ramen, just one pack of ramen will have like 1,500 milligrams of salt. So, and then you can use a little that'll help you. It'll help you a great deal too. You don't have to use too much. So I'm gonna use my turmeric. Get it all good in there. I also put this with the rice too. Then my parsley. Open that real quick. With this much chicken, I try to put enough so it'd be able to cover it. Even if you put too much, you're not gonna really taste the turmeric. So I've been told, but you don't want to put too much. So I put a good amount. I say about like a half of the, not half, but like a 1/4 of the container, if not a little smaller than that, of the parsley. And I'm gonna do some pepper. Get that good in there. So sorry if I don't like know the this correct size or everything. I kind of do it grandma style. I kind of do it by eye and pinch and stuff like that. So and I'm gonna do some avocado oil to get it even more nice and greasy. And like I said, to add in that good fat. Alright, that one's empty. And some coconut oil. Alright. Put this to the side. Now I'm going to use the Vegeta. You want to use a little bit, enough to get it covered around the pan for get it like covered around the chicken. Oh no! That's my fault. I got the container I'm using is a wonton strip container. I'm gonna try to use the paper so you can be able to see the brand name of the Vegeta. But I guess it didn't work the way I hoped. So with this much chicken, this is how much seasoning I kind of use, and I'll smear it all around. And once it gets cooked and everything, it's not gonna be salty because it's gonna like the rice is gonna be in there and stuff like that. All right, wash my hands again. Ooh, got a little splash going on. Dry it off a little bit. Now I'm just gonna stir it all in there. Get it nice and kind of smeared everywhere. I really enjoy cooking for like family and friends and stuff. And right now I work at the tennis stadium and stuff like that. But it's like I've always loved cooking since I was little. When I was a kid, I didn't really recognize my passion of cooking until I was like in my pre-teens or teens, and I cooked my first turkey like by myself. Because before I used to go do basic like grilled cheese sandwich, and then I kind of leveled up to frying chicken and making meals and stuff like that. And then the last one I felt was the hardest was the chicken or the turkey. I'm sorry, frying the turkey, and I really enjoyed doing that. Go back to the sink real quick. And that's when I figured that was my passion. And I really wanted to cook and learn how to be a chef and whatnot. So now what I'm gonna do is use an iron since I got too much chicken. I kind of gotta make sure it goes everywhere. So I'm gonna put the thighs in one pan and kind of fill it up in the iron skillet. In the pan I showed you earlier, I really love when you make dishes, especially like this. Alright. See if I can squeeze some more in there. Try to find a small one. Then I kind of stack the chicken in the other pan, uh, like horizontal and vertical from each other. So like the thick end would be pointing down, and the other one would be pointing up, and then down, up, down, up. And I'll show you that in a little bit. Once I'm done setting this up. Let's see if I can find some more room in this one. Yep, I think I got it. Alright. Wash my hands again. Rinse them off. So I usually set the chicken up like that, and that's how my friend taught me as well. So see how like the thick end of the part is up, then down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then I put like my breast. If you want, you can just use turkey legs, or you can do turkey legs and turkey wings. Or I'm sorry, chicken legs, or you can use chicken legs and chicken wings. But that's how I got the breast in one pan, and then I got some left over in that pan. So I will put it in the oven for a good, I say, about 45 minutes, because I want to get like good and crispy. And then after I'm done, I'm going to turn the camera off just for a little bit, and we'll be back. So see you in a bit. Hello everybody, we're back. And so we just took the chicken out of the oven, and we put it in overnight. Um, like I said, I try to do things, especially the chicken, the night before. That way I don't have to like do the whole thing the same day, especially if I need it that certain day. So I'll show you what the chicken looks like when it's fully cooked and brown. So this will it will look like. It's cold right now. You see some gelatin, which is awesome. So I put the all the chicken in the other pan. So what I'm gonna do is put the rice and everything in here, and we and then I had put the grease from that pan into another pot, which is this one right here, and that was in the refrigerator overnight, and I just heated it up right now. So what I'm gonna do is wash my hands and show you how to make the next portion, which is the rice. So you sit right there. All right, now I'll be right back. So usually, oh, and when you cook the chicken, I forgot to mention, you want to do 400 degrees. Like I said again, I usually cook the chicken for about 45 minutes in the oven. And usually when I use rice, I use the original recipe calls for jasmine rice, but I used to use that before until my mentor told me about the basmati rice, which I love now because of the fact that when you eat the basmati rice, usually the other rice like regular rice or jasmine rice, it kind of leaves your stomach bloated. So the basmati rice is really good for because you can keep on eating it and you don't feel like bloated or anything afterwards. So that's why I like that type of rice. So right now I got my 10 cups of water to my 5 cups of rice. I'm gonna do 5 cups. So this bag alone had 5 cups of rice already. So I got my 5 cups of rice. And you just want to follow instructions back here. The whatever rice that you're using, you want to follow that recipe. So, like I said, this one is 1 cup of rice with 2 cups of water. So I'm gonna put my seasoning. So I'm gonna use the smoked paprika. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm gonna use that a little bit in here. And I'm gonna use my turmeric. Oops, sorry. And right there. Like I said, turmeric is good for a lot of things that can help with ailments and stuff, especially uh, like the swelling and stuff like that. Like amongst other things. So put quite a bit of turmeric. Smells nice. Then I'm gonna use my minced onions. And I only got a little bit in here, but it'll be enough to just use all of it. I probably got like a half, if not 3/4 of a container. Then again, Vegeta, the star of the show. So I try to, for like this much rice, I only use like about 5 or 1/2 of a cup. try not to put like too much. So about half of a cup of the Vegeta. And I'll put the rest, stir it a little bit, and also parsley to give it the nice color and everything. And a little flavor. Alright. And I stir it up. And also add the leftover grease from the chicken. I'll add that in there. This mother's gonna be good. So I'll stir that in there. And now what I'm gonna do, you can use either the tomato paste or ketchup. I rather use tomato paste. It seems like every time I use ketchup, it makes this goopy soup looking type paste, and it doesn't cook the rice all the way. And plus, with all the flavor that's already in here, I don't want to use ketchup to give it like any more flavor. I mean, that's just me personally, but like I said, each person is different. And, they can use anything, like I said, ketchup. It just gives it that nice color. So right now I got 10 cups of water to my I got 10 cups of water to my 5 cups of rice. You just want to use like this container. I said about like almost a half of the container out of the tomato paste. If not a little less. You just want to give it enough where you're not making the water kind of like soupy. Like I said, that or make it like goopy looking. You just want to give it enough to give it more color. So now I'm placing the chicken back in the same order. I put it on top of the rice. And so the thick part of the drumstick is up, down, up, down, up, down. It sounds like a cheat code from Contra. Up, down, left, right, A, B, start. That's messed up. No. Yeah, if that was the case, this stuff would be done already. Alright. So right now I'm just, like I said, putting it in that order again. And then we'll put it in the oven again for 400 degrees. And trust me, when this cooks in the oven, oh my goodness, it's gonna be amazing because the bone or the chicken will literally like fall right off the bone after it's done cooking. And then it has all that flavor from the chicken grease and everything. So it's gonna be crazy. All right. And welcome back, everybody. So, where we left off, the film kind of cut at the end. It was close to the end anyway, um, so what I'm going to show you is a before picture of what it looked like when you put everything in with the liquid and stuff like that. And I'll show that to you in a little bit right now. And then everything is done and cooked. So we're gonna have, like I said, the Bosnian chicken and rice dish, and on the side a salad. So this is the after picture. Be amazed. So this is what it looks like when it's completed and done. And that is your Bosnian chicken and rice dish. So like I said, I want to, like I said, give my shout out to Sabrina for introducing me to her dish. It was really been a blessing for the times that you know I needed to make something big but cheap, and everything I got from Aldi's. Aldi's is a really good place to buy things, and they definitely have healthy things too, which is really good. And um, like I said, I'm just grateful and thankful to have friends like that, and to make friends, to learn from each other, and to love one another. So, in closing, that is everything. I'll show you the items that I bought from Aldi's, and I'll list that up here as well. And I wish y'all the best. Leave any comments if you need any help or anything. If you have any questions, I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. And if you can do 100 likes, that'll be some really appreciated. As if, you know, I do have other things, work and business on the side and stuff like that, that I do. And this is something I wanted to do, not just for myself, but for the people I love that's tried the Bosnian chicken and rice dish and loved it and wants to learn how to make it, and anyone else that wants to learn how to make it. So shoot me 100 likes or more, and if you do, then there'll be other things I will make, which is the next one would be the stuff that I do that helps with my type 2 diabetes. I lost 25 pounds last month with the exercise and diet, and I'll show you what I do for my diet in the next one. God bless. Love y'all. And see y'all later. Bye.